To the United States now, and Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are in the final stretch of what has been an unprecedented presidential election campaign. Both will be in the States today, which will decide the outcome and send one of them into the White House as president. Trump begins his day in North Carolina. Well, that's where our US correspondent Dan Rivers is as well. So, Dan, just how tight is this race then?
Oh, I mean, it's still neck and neck in all of the battleground states where this election will be decided, like here in North Carolina. Donald Trump is appearing in about an hour, just over an hour down the road here in Raleigh. He's been in Georgia as well. He's heading off to the most important battleground state, Pennsylvania, later today. His message, really, he's been, stressing he thinks that there is election fraud afoot already in this election, a claim that has been widely rejected by the government here. But he also said yesterday that he wouldn't mind if a potential assassin tried to shoot him by shooting through the fake news media, as he put it. But look, the main kind of campaign message he has tried to get across is one on both immigration and the economy. Here's what he said.
With your vote on Tuesday, I will end inflation. I will stop the invasion of criminals coming into our country. And I will bring back the American dream. We're going to bring back the American dream. We're just 2 days away from what will be the most important political event in the history of our country. I believe that.
Well, what has been Kamala Harris's message to voters in the final few days?
Well, she's also heading to Pennsylvania. They're sort of converging in Pennsylvania today because they both know that's one of the most critical battleground states in this election. She'll be, interestingly, in Joe Biden's old hometown of Scranton. She was up in Michigan earlier yesterday. We saw her in a restaurant in Detroit. We saw her praying on stage. One of her messages has been that she's going to do everything she can to try and end the war in Gaza. She knows that is a political liability among the large Arab American population in Michigan. But basically, her main message has been one of unity.
And we have an opportunity in this election to finally turn the page on a decade of politics driven by fear and division. We are done with that, and we are exhausted with it.
We're very excited, of course, about the election coverage and the results that we'll bring you over the next few days. But it's worth remembering that almost half the American electorate, more than 75 million people, have already voted in early voting.
OK, thanks very much.